Alright, so on these tie rod ends, you basically want to get it at least close to the way it was before, distance-wise, because this is going to determine your toe in, or possibly even the steering wheel angle, and things like that. And so, I'm just going to pick an arbitrary point. Well, there's like a step down right here for that boot sealing surface, so I'm just going to kind of place that there. And then look at the center point of this stud, and it's about 22 centimeters. And then I'll probably, when I'm actually removing this, I'll probably count the number of turns that it takes to remove it as well. So, once again, I do not have a very good wrench game, so I'm going to use an adjustable on this surface. Seemed to work on the other side just fine, especially if I can keep that from turning. Wait a minute, let me think. I need to loosen it that way, so what I would really like is if I could somehow... There we go. Keep that from turning, that'd be great. And then I do happen to have a 15/16 that fits on this. So, crack this locking nut loose, and then I'll use a 3/4 or 19 millimeter socket on this guy with the impact, take it off, and hope that it doesn't bust that loose from the taper first. How do I have that? Do the double wrench here. Oh god, I'm gonna need both hands for this. I gotta use my knee here. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Alrighty. Don't need to loosen that too much. Alright. Now we'll hopefully buzz this loose. Okay. Now, just kind of put this nut back on there a few threads. Go get my hammer. And just give this a tappy tap tap. That wasn't too bad. Push that back up in there, and that'll stop it from turning. And there you go. And now let's count the turns. How do I love these tie rod ends? Let me count the turns. 1, 12, 12 and a half-ish. Let that guy hang there for a bit. Here's the new one. Let's just... Now... On this one we've got an actual castle nut instead of that other kind with the old cotter pin. And then it's got this plastic thing on there. I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to take that off because it won't slide down any more than that and even let it fully seat into the knuckle. So on the other side I just discarded that. Okay, well, as has become the norm on this project, I do something and then I read the manual and I have to redo it. So apparently it says leave the plastic spacer on there, even though you can't push it down any further onto the taper. I guess it just conforms to it. I mean, it's weak ass plastic, I guess that makes sense. So it means I'm gonna have to take the other side off, but alright, that's, you know, okay. Let's do what it says. 1, 12, and then, I don't know, let's just do another one, I guess. Alrighty, what do we got here? Measure the arbitrary point. Okay, about 22, so that looks good. Alright, now let's see if it allows me to even tighten this up without turning the thing. I don't know, I guess that makes sense. Here's the old one, and it's got, you know, I guess that's a plastic spacer on it, so I guess that's what you're supposed to do. Huh? I'll take their word for it. Not turning, are we? Nope. So far we're not. Still not turning, so that's great. Okay, we're getting hard to turn here. Switch over to the torque wrench and we'll go to 50 foot-pounds. Okay, well, what do you know? We're pretty well lined up, so that's neat. Pay no attention to that bent up cotter pin. This is definitely the first time I've installed this one. Promise. Okay. Yeah, whatever. It's not going anywhere. Who cares what it looks like? Whatever. Okay. Now, I don't know about... I mean, I wouldn't be able to torque that if I wanted to. So, I'm just going to do the same thing as before. Put an adjustable wrench on that flat and then just kind of tighten that as good as I can, I guess. I guess we'll hold it right there. That ought to work. Let me see. Yeah, I believe that's correct. All right, that's good enough. So yeah, that's the tie rod end on this side. I'm gonna have to go back on the other side and remove it and put the plastic spacer back on. That's what I get for not reading the manual before doing this. So that's that. I got to take it to get it aligned right away, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so here's the alignment sheet after getting this thing aligned. I did a bad job putting that tie rod end on the right hand side. And then the camber is actually, I know that looks red there, but it's not that bad. Here you go with the, where are we at? So for touring, it says the camber to have it negative 0.75 to negative 1.25. Sport, negative 1.5 to negative 2. So, I mean, and then obviously under 0.25 degrees for race. That's extreme because these seem like they were really bad just at, what was it, 1.7 and 1.4. So that wasn't horrible, I guess, but now it's well, you read it, it's all that. So it tracks pretty straight. I'm pretty happy with it now. So just wanted to show this. This is, you know, as much as you try to get things back to the way they were, you still need to take it to get aligned. So there's that.